trees could talk and harvest, we would hear them cry. Lord, pruning hearts, but for you I would gladly die. Bring me to life again. In lonely moments I can't see your face, here in the secret place. I lift you up in spirit and truth. Your life in me. The fight I see. I am your sheep. You take care of every need. If trees could talk and harvest, we would hear them cry. Lord, pruning hearts, but for you I would gladly die. Bring me to life again. In lonely moments I can't see your face, here in the secret place. I lift you up in spirit and truth. Your life in me. The fight I see. I am your sheep. You take care of every need. Your life in me. The fight I see. I am your sheep. You take care of every need.
And separation. And so what that means is it needs to come automatically out of your paycheck and go into a separate.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I'm AllisonAlanna, and I have just finished dropping off the dropped the kids off about an hour and a half ago to school, and I just been kind of like kicking it. I'm sitting here reading and just chilling. So you know, I'm gonna recap a little bit about what happened last night, because the days ever since the time went forward, I have been struggling. When I say struggling, I mean struggling to get up. I have really just got my body on schedule to start getting up at 4:30. Now that the time has went forward, I literally wake up at 5:30 every morning. When I set the alarm for 4 o'clock or 4:30, I can't get up. I'll either snooze or I might miss the alarm. And the main reason probably for that is the time change, but also because I don't go to bed early enough at night. They be up playing, especially on Sunday nights. They play so hard and just ignore me and fight the fact that they're supposed to be going to sleep for school, and just carry on and carry on and carry on. I have to go and get very aggressive to be able to get them to lay down. And when I got Ace to lay down, August came out to me. I was in the living room, and August came out to me and was like, oh, I need somebody to hold me. Normally he just want to be rocked to sleep, because I tell y'all all the time, he's still very much like a little baby. He just likes the holding, the rocking, all of that kind of stuff still. So I didn't go to bed till like 1:30, and then I was struggling with the vlog, the first episode of Christian Girl Diaries. I was struggling with that because I had started editing that around like 6 or 7 o'clock, and I didn't get it up till after 1 in the morning. Why? Because I had a couple of songs that Whenever I would put them through like a test, they weren't, they were being copyrighted. So in addition to that, once I finally found some songs that could work, then I didn't have room on my phone to be able to get the vlog exported from my editing software back to my phone. So it took hours for me to clear my phone off. Like, I ended up skipping out on so much stuff that I was supposed to do last night because I was like, I haven't posted in a while. I gotta get this done. So with that being said, I just sacrificed really making sure I got it out because the month is coming to an end very soon. I want to get as much content out as I can. So yeah, I'm just like, I had to do it. I had to do it. This is how things often try to go for me in the first place. If I'm setting out to do something, it's always like this hindrance trying to fight against me from getting it done. And then I have to spend hours and hours and hours of trying to get it done because I don't back down. And I'm not going to just say, oh, it didn't work. All right, I'm good. I'm not going to post. I don't do that. So, with that being said, so that's how the night went. I didn't go to bed, like I said, till after 1:30, close to 2 o'clock. Got back up when the alarm went off. I snoozed it for so long, and I literally jumped up at 5:30 a.m. Got Aiden up. I got in the shower. I got myself together to get them out the door. And Ace was like, let's see. Ace was about 22 minutes late this morning, and I was kind of mad about that because it's Monday. Like, who wants to be late on a Monday, you know? So I'm like, but he's partially responsible because if you'd have took your tail to sleep last night, you know, y'all wouldn't have had me up all night, and I wouldn't have overslept because if I oversleep, it messes up the thing for everybody. Like, I got to get my rest. In this vlog, I'm going to do my best to show y'all the raw, unedited life of my life as being a single mom. Over the course of today and tomorrow, I will show you guys as much as I realistically can about my parenting and how it is running a family with me. I feel like I don't typically show a lot of how I deal with my kids. Even if I do have an interaction with them on camera, I will often edit it out because it's not really anybody's business. But I feel like this is important to show in this episode because of the fact that I feel like the devil really wants you to feel like your family is a burden, because it's so hard being a single mother. It's so hard doing every single thing. If you're like a sloppy mom, or you're like a mom that don't care anyway, it's not hard for you because you give the bare minimum. But if you're a mom that is really trying to provide for your kids, to give them the best that you possibly can and do all that you know that they need in all areas of their life, you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel guilty about things when you can't get to them. You're going to feel just worn out and tired, and just feeling like, when is this going to end? Like, this is hard. It's a lot of work. Like, why do I have to be stuck with all of this? When am I going to be able to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish in my own personal life? Because I'm still very much a woman. I'm still very much in my youth. I'm still very much wanting to take care of things that I want to take care of for me and my personal goals that have absolutely nothing to do with kids. But when kids are interfering and kids have so many wants and needs, how do you get to do both of them equally, where you feel like you satisfied and took care of your personal goals as well as the things that you have to do and your routine things that you have to do for your kids? It's a very hard task, and I do my best to get through it. Some days I feel like I didn't do as good as I could have. Some days I feel like, oh, this day was amazing. The kids were on time for school. Their clothes and things were prepared and ready. Their hair was done. They had their homework done. Everything was just perfect. Now I can just go home, cook dinner, and get them ready for bed. And other days it's just like chaos because I'm trying to fit in work. I don't have this typical schedule like most people do, when they just go to their 9 to 5 and clock out, and they know that when they get home, it's all about the family and all about the kids. I'm working pretty much all day. If I need to record something, I'm going to record it. If I have the urge to record something, I'm going to record it. If I feel like this is a great idea that just came into my head, I'm going to execute. So I'm always at work, literally all day long, unless I'm like deciding, okay, I'm not going to record right now because of a specific reason. But a lot of times I'll catch things on camera and just edit them later. So again, I'm always working, always recording, always have something that I'm doing. And it is like no cutoff time for real. And I have to do like both of them at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So when most people can go home and deal with their kids because work is over, I'm still working. I'm still capturing images and photos and videos and things like that. So it's just, it sometimes gets overwhelming, but I feel like I love YouTube so much. I love content creation so much. It's been the one thing that I have really gotten into and stuck with it. And by now, if I didn't like it, I would have quit, because I don't force myself to do nothing. Nothing at all. So I've been back on the platform since May 17th of 2023. And I've been very much consistent and since then. Today is what, March 24th, 2025. So we're approaching my 2-year anniversary on the platform. And I have worked and I have worked and I have worked. I've made over 1,000 videos. Well, I guess over 900 videos since I've been back on the platform. Because when I came back on, I had about 100 and something videos. But nonetheless, yeah, it's been very, very difficult because my kids got a lot of needs and a lot of wants. And even if it's not that, I have to go break up a fight or tell them to do something or go watch them and make sure they're not doing anything wild or crazy. Or, like, I'm always being interrupted by them. So this lifestyle that I'm currently in now, I know it won't last forever, so I'm trying my best to get through it with the minimum complaining that I can. You know, the most minimal amount of complaining that I can. Because I just feel like if I spend my days complaining about how much I hate all of the tasks that I have to do as a mom, and how tiring and how irritating it is and how unfair it is that I have to do everything on my own while everybody else gets to chill, I won't really enjoy the good parts of parenting. Yes, kids are wild. Yes, kids are like little terrorists sometimes. They just do the craziest and wildest things, and it's just like, why are you doing this? Are you trying to drive me nuts? You know what I mean? But it's like, there are some very sweet and joyous parts of being a mom as well. And I feel like I can't focus on those parts because I'm having to be everything and everyone to them, you know? So I'm trying to find a way where I can find some joy in this. Like, even yesterday, they was stressing me out. Aiden took 3 to 4 hours to clean the bathroom. Mind you, the bathroom was clean last Sunday. So on Sunday, which was yesterday when he cleaned, it shouldn't have took him long at all. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like a time when they had like smeared any bodily fluids or anything. It wasn't that bad. But Aiden likes to go in there, watch the computer, listen to music, waste time, watch a video. And it's like, okay, after a while I had to go in there and take the computer out the bathroom, because it's like, no, you're going to focus on what you're supposed to be doing. We have other things to move on to. You have your laundry to do. It's Sunday. We need to prepare and clean up our house and get everything ready so that on Monday and for the rest of the week, we have some order and some, you know, some structure going, so we don't have a hard time getting ready during the week. But they want to do things their own way, and I'm not going to allow that, especially when it's affecting me and my time schedule. We're not going to do that. So, you know, it was that, and it was just a bunch of other things with behavior issues with my 2 younger ones, or doing things you shouldn't be doing, sneaking food in the room. I thank God for my mattress protectors, because I took some kind of way. I didn't even take the sheets off. They took the sheets off. The sheets were on the floor. And he said it was August that went and poured grape juice on the mattress protector. And I took it off like, oh my God, I hope this mattress protector really works. But it did. It was nothing on the mattress at all. But still, why are you pouring juice on the mattress protector? You know what I mean? So now I have to take that off to go wash it. Just making extra work for me that didn't even have to be done. You know what I'm saying? So it gets draining. But again, I'm going to allow y'all to see what a 2-day period is really like in my life, with minimal editing, and just so that we can see how rough it is. Some people might not even have kids, and maybe this can serve as a picture of what motherhood is really like, particularly single motherhood, so that you can, you know, get an idea of what it's like, as well as see my new decision to complain less, because the word of God says that children are a fruit of your womb. They're a blessing from God. And I want to make sure that I am operating in that space of what God says that kids are. Not feeling like they're a burden, not feeling like they're too much, not feeling like all they do is get on my nerves. Like, just trying to find some peace and trying to find a way to make this process enjoyable. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so right now we're headed to get Ace from school. He get out of school in about an hour, but I like to go kind of early to grab a space in the pickup line because I don't like to be all the way in the back. So we headed there now. I actually just got off of a live, and then I'm going to go get us something to eat, I guess, after I get him out of school, and then we're gonna head to Aiden's school. Okay guys, so we just left the sheets, and that was a whole issue while in there. Tell me why I had ordered my food on my cell phone, right? And I scanned the thing and I realized, oh my goodness, I forgot to go grab the kids something to drink. So I walk off and go to grab a drink out the little refrigerator, and by the time I come back, this man is at my screen. So I'm like rolling my eyes at this point, like, for real, like, huh? So I'm thinking he just closed my order out and paid for his stuff, but it was more than one machine, so it was like really no reason for him to go to my machine and close it out. But he went there, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm trying to rescan my phone and it won't let me do it. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? I was getting ready to go mention something to the cashier when they called my name to come get my food. So I'm thinking to myself, like, hold on, did I end up paying? Or like, I didn't know what was going on until I heard him saying, oh my goodness, they charged me $40-something for this, for my stuff. So I started putting two and two together, like, oh, he went over there and added to my order and paid for the whole thing. So I'm like, okay. I went over there and explained, stop, August. Okay, don't be like Bingo, okay? So I went over there and explained what happened. The cashier gonna say, oh, well, he ended up paying for your food, so do you wanna give him money? I was like, no. Why would I be? Do you want to give him the money for it? And I was like, no. Why would I be giving him money? You need to give him a refund, and then I can pay for my stuff myself. So she looked appalled, but I didn't care. And she went on and, you know, took care of the transaction. But I'm like, oh my goodness. I was supposed to vlog in the store. All this motion was going on. So I didn't even get a chance to do that. But it just be some weird folks down here. I mean, I know things happen, mistakes happen. Don't put that in there.
Mama, can you charge something?
No, give it here. I know things happen or whatever. But my goodness, like, how did you not see that there was already $26 worth of merchandise on the screen? Why would you go add your food to that? And before you paid, why didn't you look at your total? Like, if you know you didn't have $42 worth of stuff, why did you pay for it? And only to realize after you was finished, like, I don't know. These folks be zoned out in my opinion, but hey. Nothing no here or there. It got sorted out. So, yeah, I ended up getting a taco salad. A chicken wrap, and then I got also a spicy sub. Hey y'all, I'm finally home from picking up the boys. Right now they're in their room. They're in the room watching something on the computer, I assume. And when we got in, it was just a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of panic. I had to go use the bathroom though, so I didn't film anything. However, one of my boys got in trouble today for stealing at the store. So I had to deal with that because I'm not about to let you take anything out of the store and then think you're gonna come home and give me an attitude about why you can't have it. We've discussed about stealing being wrong and it still being an ongoing action. So I'm definitely putting an end to that. And anything you take is either gonna go in the trash or you won't have it. But you're not gonna feel like you're getting a reward for what you did. Okay, so right now it's about 7:02. As you can hear, Ace is screaming because he's upset that he can't watch something on the computer, as if he don't have his iPad here today that he can use on his own. So I'm gonna disregard that because that's not really something that really requires my immediate attention right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started on dinner tonight. I'm gonna make some spaghetti. I think I want a side of broccoli with it if I still have some broccoli, and we're gonna have some garlic bread as well. So this should be a pretty tasty dinner. Hopefully I got some onions in there, because I like to cut up onions fine and dice and add them to the pan when I'm making my spaghetti. It just gives it an extra little flavor that I like. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. And I think I'm gonna actually make the dinner on live, because I wanna go live another time today. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna disregard the noise and just focus on what I need to do. Because after dinner, I gotta go do some laundry for them and get them their bath. And oh, Ace got some homework, so I'll sit him out here now so he can start that, because he takes a while. He like to try to play and be difficult when it's time to do his homework, because I guess he feel like he can get out of it if he do all of that. Like, he gonna get me tired, and I'm not gonna wanna do his homework with him no more. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that now. So even if it takes him 2 hours, it'll still only be 9 o'clock, and that's not gonna be too bad. Y'all, so let's talk about how we got here. So the other day I was taking I think I went to bed early on one of these nights, I don't know. And no, so I was still in bed and the kids had woke up, and Ace asked me, could he go make a hot sauce sandwich? So I was like, okay, cool. So he ends up rubbing, after he ate, they kept coming in my room asking me questions while I was like still in and out of my sleep. I didn't realize they had came in there with their hands still dirty. So it was like a hot sauce stain somewhere. I'm trying to find it, but it's actually down here somewhere, because this up here is not it. This is not the stain. So I put it in this OxyClean solution to like soak overnight, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to wash it, because when I washed it the first time, it didn't come out. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let it soak overnight. The OxyClean should knock it out. Child, why did I leave the stuff in the bucket like this, but I put the handle up above the sheet, and the sheet was what I had poured like some vinegar on it. I was just trying to make up stuff to put on here, and the vinegar caused the handle to rust on my sheet. So it was just like one ripple effect after the other. Had they not come in here and touched my sheets in the first place, I wouldn't have had to go through all of this soaking in the bucket and all of that. And then I ended up making it worse by lifting the handle over top of the wet sheet, not even thinking about the vinegar was going to be strong, or that the wiring might have been like cheaply made or whatever, and it was going to possibly make things worse. So that's just one of the things that I be having to deal with. I'm going to try to wash it again tonight. I doubt it's going to come out, because like as you can see, the rust is just sitting there bright and vibrant, okay? Trying to get some soap so I can rinse my hand off. But yeah, it's sitting there vibrantly, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to save it. I am going to try with one last attempt to wash it, and if it don't work, then I know I'm going to have to go buy another sheet. Thankfully though, I did see some, I did see the sheets being sold separately, so you can buy the pillowcase by itself, the fitted sheet, or the flat sheet all by itself. Don't remember how much they were. I know my set was like, it probably was like $30, because it's a king size or whatever, and they do charge extra for whatever size sheets you have. So if it comes down to it, I'm gonna have to just go buy another one and make sure they literally, I already had them like blocked out of my room, because I know that things can go wrong when they come inside my stuff. I have light colors in my room. So I don't let them come in there. However, now it's like, it's really on and popping now. You really can't come in there after that, because I already paid for sheets. I shouldn't be having to get sheets less than a month later because y'all want to stain stuff up with hot sauce. So yeah, that's just one of my little dilemmas, but this is like a light one. This is a light one that I can fix. Don't want to spend money to fix it, because I shouldn't have to. I just bought them sheets, but it could be fixed. Okay, so this is what I made for dinner, y'all. I already been eating off the plate, so it doesn't look very appealing and pretty right now, but it's been great. Aiden's plate, Ace is asking for seconds over there, and Augie Bear is still working on his. I wanted to be done by 9 o'clock. I finished at 8:59, which is awesome. And Aiden already took his shower, so I just have to wash AC and Augie up, get their pajamas on, and get them in bed. Then I gotta do a load of laundry for them. Then I can go and get to what I need to get to. Hopefully this is an easy transition because they don't be trying to go to bed at night. So. Okay, so August just came over here and wiped spaghetti all over my outfit. So I had to hurry up and run to the washing machine and put it in there in some cold water so that it wouldn't stain, because that's spaghetti sauce. You know, spaghetti sauce can stick like hot sauce on my sheet like I just showed y'all. So I didn't want to have a round two of that. I didn't even notice him coming over here. He just got up and came over here to tell me something. I wasn't paying him no attention. And normally I'd be trying to get them to wash their hands immediately after they eat so that won't nothing be going nowhere. But yeah, they got my clothes, but I know when they come out that washing machine, it better be nice and clean without no stain. Stop.
Mama's
Come on. Go to the black dot. Go straight down. No, you don't. You turn your homework in on Monday. You get it on Monday, you turn it in the next Monday. Very good. Very good. Now go to the next row. What's the next letter?
V.
What's that?
V. I'm just saying that in Spanish.
Okay. How do you say that letter in Spanish?
V.
No.
Oh.
That's the sound of it. How do you say that letter in Spanish?
That.
Very good.
Oh, it just sound like that.
That's just how they say it. Go ahead.
It is me. It is he.
Come on, Ace. Ace, trace your other V, please. So it's about 9:46 p.m. and doesn't look like I'm going to have them in bed by 10, but because what I want to do is do one page of this. It's a whole packet and it's due next Monday, so I want to get one page done tonight. And I also want to get one page of his makeup work, and I think he's on the last page of that. Is it the last page?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So if he can finish that up, he can turn that in tomorrow and then continue to work on this during the week. But he has some other makeup packets that he has to do as well, so it's kind of like do one page from each from each packet until everything's finished.
Hi.
Come on, Zoe.
Dinner was great. Thanks.
Why are you not sleeping in your pajamas? Why are you sleeping at?
Because I gotta wash them. Well, they were dry.
Oh, okay. Okay, AC. Let's see how good you do it.
No, I could just.
Somebody please tell me what's happening over here.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, look at him. I'm pointing to.
Hey guys, it's Tuesday morning. I just got the kids out the door for school, but then I had to sit in the car and figure something out that I forgot to take care of. So Ace is officially late for school today, which sucks. To the 10th hour. But now we are at the gas station. Aiden's grabbing some gas and August wanted some snacks or something out of here. So we're gonna grab those and then head down to the school. Aiden is always on time, but if we even slip up at like 15 minutes off our schedule, is a guarantee that Ace is gonna be late. So yeah, that's the burden of having to do every single thing by yourself. It sucks, but I mean, hey, like I tell y'all all the time, I be giving myself so much grace. I don't care who's upset that they're late. I don't care who thinks what. Unless they're here doing what I do every single day, you can't really talk to me. I don't care. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I put my best effort out. If something throws things off and it just doesn't work out for that day, or it might not work out for a series of 5 to 10 days. Who knows? You can plan all you want, but sometimes things just go left, especially when you're the only adult and it's only one income coming in. You know, you just never know how things going to go sometimes. So nonetheless, I'm trying to remember that it's still a positive look. I can still have a positive look on all of this. So yeah, my family is not a burden. It's just a big job. Remembering that this is a fruit of my womb. Okay, I am blessed to be able to carry and birth children. And I already have my kids, not adding any more, but the ones I have are definitely a fruit from her womb. And it is a blessing, not a burden. Okay guys, so we are home. Let me turn on some lighting here. It look kind of dark. And there we go. So yeah, we're home from Sam's Club. Y'all pretty much saw well, no, y'all didn't. That was my other video. So let me show y'all what I got. I got this laundry detergent. It's giving medicine though. I like the lavender scent of Myers, like lavender cleaning spray. That's the lavender I like. This smells like medication. This, put this in the trash like I told you to. Is a salad. I love this salad so much. The last time I went, they didn't have none, but this time they had it. Then this thing of chips. I got some beef patties. This is a case of 10. And then these pieces, I was going to just get one for dinner, but I mean, it's a Sam's Club, so it ended up being a 3-pack. And I love that it got the mozzarella, unsmoked provolone, romano, and Asiago cheeses. Asiago probably like my favorite cheese in the world, so this was definitely still a good buy for me. All right, so let me start a load of laundry. I had set some stuff out of here, but I didn't want to use these packs on my clothes because my skin is so sensitive. So I waited until I was able to go to the store and get like something more mild. Like I got this, but I use these for a specific article of my clothing. Like it's a lot with me. I gotta use those for a certain set of my clothing. Then like this, I forgot I had this in the closet. So last night, August had wiped his hand in my clothes. And I got scared it was going to stain, so I ended up washing this like immediately.
It's already connected, Ace.
This thing's literally sat in the machine all night.
No, it's not.
Ace, check.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom, is this
Hey, do me a favor and bring me a hanger, please. What's wrong, whiny? Aiden is not home. Get off my stuff. What leg was it? It was the right leg. Okay, so everything is everything. You know what I should go do? Wash them sheets and see if it's any hope. I need another hanger for the pants. But I ain't even gonna wash them right now. I'm gonna throw this little load in. I'm gonna do that last. I guess the longer it soaks, the better, you know? So. Yeah, can you bring me like some pants hangers? All right, dinner is ready. I did some of the Mediterranean pasta salad with the cheese pizza. Pasta salad hitting too. It still tastes the same. Okay, so Ace and I are doing his homework. This is the homework he got for this week. He gets homework on Mondays when he does get it, and then it's due in the next Monday. So far we did this first page, the back of that, this page here, and also the back of that. And then tomorrow, which will be Wednesday night, and we'll do this page, and maybe also this page, maybe. And then this over here is his makeup work that he needs to turn in. So we're doing like a little of this as well, so I could get it in, turned in before the 28th, because I think that's the last day of the marking period. So, yeah, we're working on those. You're doing a good job, buddy. Good. Okay, guys, so Ace is in the shower. He just finished his homework. He's brushing his teeth now. He's done washing up or whatever. I just went in there and helped him rinse off. And I'm getting in the closet getting his pajamas. But I've been noticing in the morning when I get him up, like, he be so sweaty. Like, typically he's not a sweaty sleeper, you know, so I don't know where this is coming from. I'm wondering if it's from the mattress protector, because it's like, I don't remember which one I got, but I do know that it was terry cloth, and I'm thinking the terry cloth material might be making him sweat excessively. I got a cooling one, and I'm perfectly fine at night. I don't wake up wet and, you know, dripping like he do sometimes. And then last night, oh my goodness, when he got out the shower last night, last night was his first lesson of taking a shower, like that I was teaching him to be able to independently do it on his own. Child, this boy came in and dried off. He put on his deodorant and literally took a whole nother bath in lotion. His whole, it looked like he was painting himself white. Like he used that much lotion. So I'm thinking that may have made him sweat even worse. But just in case, I think I'm gonna just buy him a cooling mattress protector as well. And then tonight he can sleep in his shorts pajamas, because I just feel like the pants, like, you know, they're this material. And he's just gonna be way too wet and clammy in the morning. So let's just do this and get him in the bed, because I am exhausted. All right, so this is a little grainy, but I'm in the kids' room. The lights is off. August is already asleep, and Ace is, I guess, on his way to sleep. This is what I typically gotta do at night, because if I don't sit in here until they fall asleep, then they will play around. Ace will either go and bother August and wake him up, or he'll just be in here jumping around and screaming and laughing and yelling like a psycho. So
I'll never do that.
Be quiet and go to sleep. So yeah, hopefully in the next 20 to 30 minutes he'll be in the bed. Well, he'll be asleep. Okay, guys, so I didn't get a chance to wrap the vlog up yesterday. So, well, last night, because it was just so much going on. But I just want to end the vlog by saying this. I don't have my Bible in front of me right now. I left it at home by mistake. But every scripture that I have read about children, it's always been good scriptures. It's always been they are a reward. A lot of the scriptures say that they are a gift from God, or a reward, fruit of the womb, looked at as a reward, you know what I mean? Just things like that. It also says do not provoke your children to wrath, so you shouldn't be like using your authority and saying, oh, I'm the mom or I'm the dad, so I could do whatever I want with the kid, you know what I mean? Even if we know that it's gonna make them angry, and then we hit the backlash with, oh, well, I'm your mother or your father, so you should be honoring me. You know what I mean? Like, you don't play games of deception or games of, I guess, overusage of authority. I don't know. I can't really put it into the right words at the moment, but don't provoke them and then play victim or act silly or unaware when they are now conducting themselves in wrath. Right, so that's also something to defend and protect the children. It also says, let's see, for anybody that leads a child to sin may as well hang like a millstone around their neck and drown themselves into the ocean. So it's all things either of protection of kids or keeping children, you know, telling you what type of reward a child is when you are blessed with one. It's definitely a fruit of your womb. It also says do not sacrifice your children. So do not sacrifice your children to the spirit of Molech, which is basically a demon that, you know, you give up your child to, or let your child go to, so they can basically be killed, and then you get some type of reward from that. So you don't sacrifice your kids. And typically in modern day times now, we can look at that as being like a termination of a pregnancy. You're not supposed to be terminating your kids. So it just the main point is everything is either in protection of children or telling you that children is a reward. So I am knowing that I'm going to make a conscious effort from now on to not really complain about my duties as a mom, even though it's overwhelming, even though it's a lot on one person. We all can relate to that. We all can testify that, oh my God, come on, man. We all can testify that it's a lot of work. It's a big load on one person. It's not a job made for one person. It's very much overwhelming, especially if you have multiple children. But at the same time, if you look at it as what it's meant to be and focus on what it's supposed to be, then you'll feel blessed that you get to be able to do it. So it's all about perspective. You gotta, I'm consciously making an effort to change my perspective on how I look at it and not feel overwhelmed and burdened and whatever, because I feel like that's the devil's plan. That's the devil's plan. He wants you to feel like it's too much. It's a burden. Have regret there. Have feelings of being overwhelmed. Look at it as a negative thing. Like he doesn't want you to realize that it's a reward. But when you look and see what God say that children are, so it's like now that I'm looking deeper into that, it's like, okay, then I got to change how I've been acting then, or I got to change how I've been thinking and feeling. I got to be making a conscious effort to really honor the gift that I've been given. Even if sometimes it don't feel like a gift, because we all know kids be bad, kids be wild, kids be crazy, kids be doing destructive things. They legit be like little terrorists flying around just doing stuff for no reason. Even when all of that stuff is going on, you got to remember what God says it is. And like I said, I'm making a conscious effort to do that from now on. Okay, so sorry about the beeping, y'all. Sometimes I forget that it's that alert is going off in my car. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm striving to do. Hopefully with me publicly saying this, that this also gives somebody else some type of like insight on how they can look at their journey of motherhood, whether it's single motherhood, married motherhood, relationship, like whatever your situation might be. If you're some way feeling like overwhelmed, like it's too much, you feel like even if you do got somebody, you still doing most of the stuff yourself, most of the work yourself, like whatever it might be, just remember that it's a reward. It really is a reward. And go find those scriptures. I don't have my Bible in front of me, like I said, but you can go Google those scriptures and see, does God say it's a reward to have kids? What does God say about the fruit of the womb? What does God say about sacrificing your kids? What does God say about provoking your kids to wrath? Like all of those things are scriptures about children, period. You know what I mean? Like, how does God feel about children? And we all know that Jesus loves, like that song, Jesus loves the little children. He loves the little children. And so, although it is quite the work, okay, because kids go through different stages in life. They're not always going to be in that little goo goo gaga phase where everything's all cute. They get attitudes. They do crazy things. They do sneaky things. They experiment and do weird things and inappropriate things. And I mean, the list can go on, right? But even in those times, they're still to be looked at as gifts. Pray for your kids if they out here wilding and doing something crazy. Fast. If it really out of line, fast and pray for your kids. Really, really, really just go to war in a spirit for your children if need be, if they out here going crazy and wild. And just, again, never forget that they are a reward. They're yours. God bless you with them. And every time you start feeling like it's too much, or looking at it as like it's a bad thing, go in your Bible and find them scriptures and paint your brain with the facts and not with your feelings. Okay, So with that being said, I'm going to end this vlog right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next episode of Christian Girl Diaries. Bye.